Hey guys, welcome back to 5-9 Gaming. It is your boy, the Master Ningen, welcoming you to another episode of our fan-made cards series. So, the current celebration on JP for the fusing Kale and Caulifla, obviously themed around the Universe 6 Saiyans quite heavily, but we would expect a Part 2 LR banner, so we asked you guys to let us know who you think that Part 2 LR is going to be and what they are going to do. Is it going to be a Universe 6 unit? Will it just be under the wider umbrella of Universe Survival Saga? We asked you guys to decide and to let us know. So as always, a bunch of our team members are going to go through their favourite picks out of all the submissions. Obviously they can't all be featured in the video unfortunately, but shout out to everybody who did submit an entry. Keep an eye out on our Twitter for when we post these forms if you want to be featured in a future episode, and let's just go ahead and jump straight in to the first creator.
What's good, y'all? It is your boy Sada Raju, and we back at it again with another fan-made card provided by one of you lucky individuals that support and rep the Fanmade gaming channel. And remember, your love is always appreciated. Admiral Kim, we meet again. Let me stop. Look, listen, I remember doing one of your cards and you had super juice that particular card if I'm not mistaken. And we're gonna see if you can super juice a card that I feel like we definitely need in the game, right? It's my man Hit. And without further wait, before we even get started, have you hit the subscribe button yet? Because if you haven't, take 5 seconds right now to go and hit the subscribe button. I'll sit here and wait. You good? Alrighty. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. So of course you're going with Hit. Of course he's going to be an extreme card, and the typing is physical. Now, of course we do have an STR1. I think we have a typing for every hit in the game, except all the ones are bad except like the STR1 and the Tech one, and they're still relatively bad. And Tech Hit is in desperate need of an Easy A. If not, if they Easy A the other one, I will be a little bit sad. Because Tech Hit need it. He could be a really powerful card. He has what I like to call Blue Cow Ken syndrome. His build was bad, but the card has potential. Give me Easy 8, you're going to break the card. Your leader skill, you're going with Universe 6 or targeting Goku Keepless for HP attack and defense, so it's 150%. Just make them both. Come on. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be using the hit from the arc. No, I almost said the arc. The point where he went to assassinate Goku, which is going to open up a lot of options for this particular LR. AKA, new effects that we have in the game, such as, nullify super attack or the nullify physical super attack. And he's going to be a physical super attack nullifier because physical attacks, did not work on him. Key plus 12, colossal damage, lowers attack and medium chance to stun. 18 key raises attack and defense for 1 turn and mega colossal damage with a great chance to stun. That's Tech Hit vibes. You know what I'm saying. Attack and defense is 160%, key plus 6, and additional attack and defense was 60% for 6 turns. From the first appearance, 60% damage reduction as the first attacker, high chance to dodge as the second or third attacker, additional 60% attack when attacking an enemy who is attack down, defense down, stunned, or sealed. So, he's a better version of Tech Hit with everything Tech Hit needed. You feel? Come on, think about it. Tech Hit, when he stuns you, he hits. Whenever someone stuns you or he stuns you, he gets more powerful. He hits you much harder. Links. No, almost forgot. Active skill. Time stop. Foresees enemy super attack for 6 turns. Conditions can be activated upon entering attack turn. Oh, so my guy, like I said, he may have the physical super attack nullifier. If he does, that's already a really good card to me. Links, shocking speed, experienced fighter and fighter, warrior of Universe 6, tournament of power, fierce battle, and legendary powder. Oh no, you said tournament of power, so that means maybe we'll still get it. The world may never know. He was still doing those things in the tournament, but there's just better options for like super attack animations from the fight with Goku. In categories Universe 6, targeting Goku, Universe Survival Saga, rapid growth, space traveling warrior, and legendary existence. My guy. Oh, his damage reduction in slot 1 will be active even before he attacks. Okay, my guy, your card's I wouldn't say it's broken, but it is extremely powerful. This is the hit card that we deserve. This is also the hit card that we need. Will we get it? The world may never know. But I'm digging your card. The world probably digs your card. And man, Admiral Kim, you killed it. You killed the game for this card. This hit card we need in the game. Any objections? Any objections? No? Okay. Well, Admiral Kim, I appreciate your submission. We appreciate your submission. But it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome back, 5-9 Gaming. It's Minato here, and we're taking a look at your Part 2 LR Banner fan-made card submissions. I want to thank everyone again for submitting their cards. There's a lot of different kind of cards submitted in here, and I find them all very interesting. But I wanted to go ahead and go with this one. So this is a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku Kaioken card. I would like a new one. Thank you very much, Sinful Boredom, for going ahead to make this card submission here. And let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So, this is a super class card, obviously. Super Ints, I feel like, is definitely could use one extra buff. I feel like for sure. Like, we just got the LR Namek Goku, but I feel like Super Ints still could use, like, one more very, very powerful unit before starting to be, like, really, really good. Like, you know, like, Super STR or Super AGO or something like that. His leader skill. Kamehameha category key 4, then HP attack and defense plus 150%. Or Super Int key 4 and HP attack and defense plus 100%. Now, this is a very powerful leader skill. Key 4 for Kamehameha. That's I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? That's all I have to say about that. So, super attack effects. Let's read his 12 key first. So, his 12 key is a Destructodisc Hexagon Blade. He stacks attack and defense, causes colossal damage, and has a great chance to stun the enemy. I really like the great chance to stun, even more so than the stacking. Units who could stun are so valuable in like those short events, though. I like the stacking a lot. We see this stacking a lot more than the great chance to stun or something like that. So his 18 key, he greatly raises attack for one turn. He stacks defense, causes mega colossal damage. Okay, so he instead, I would honestly say, if you want to, pretty much if you want to go for damage, you go for the 18 key, but if you want utility, you probably go for the 12 key. I like that design a lot. So he gets key 3 and 150% attack and defense. He launches an additional attack that has a high chance of being a super attack, so you can double super, which will help with this stacking. He gets attack and defense plus 11% per attack performed up to 77%. That reminds me of STRUI Goku, except it's the opposite. Luckily, this guy does additionals at least, so it'll build up faster than other units. More so like Cooler, actually. He gets a high chance of dodging enemies' attack as the third attacker in a turn. So I really like this. It'll allow his longevity to last a lot, especially as a stacker. Again, you know, maybe in Super Battle Road with a great chance to stun in the future. You never know. Having the high chance to evade enemies' attack as the third attacker. I really like that ability that the 5-year fusions do, and I hope more units get that ability soon. I know Videl technically does have that ability as well, which, you know, obviously is a very powerful thing to get. He gives all allies key plus 3 when attacking. And then he gets attacks effective against all types after he receives an attack. So, this is good. So, if you have him in the first slot, all allies will get both of these buffs. Well, all allies will get this key 3, which is going to be huge. And then he gets attack effective against all types after receiving an attack. That's also very powerful for sure. I really like this passive design. I love this unit design, obviously. That's why I picked it, but like still, going over it, it's just so good. If HP is 59% or less at the start of character's attacking turn, and there's 2 or more representatives Universe 7 category allies on the team, he revives with 59% HP recovered when that character or ally in the same turn is KO'd once only. Very good. 2 or more is still not the like best thing ever, but it's definitely still pretty solid to get. Like, you know, you just have to run STR UI and then AGO UI, and then you're basically good. And they're probably on most of his teams, if not all of them. His links are Godly Power, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan Prepared for Battle, Overnight Flash, Tournament Power, and Legendary Power. That's a very disgusting link set, although I do notice the lack of Fierce Battle here. If anything, they'd probably take out either Prepared for Battle or Overnight Flash for Fierce Battle. Categories, he gets representatives of Universe 7, Universe Rival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Goku's Family, and all these categories. I'm not gonna read all of them. There's like 12 categories. This guy's in a lot of teams, is what I'll say, for sure. I mean, I love this design, so thank you, Sinful Boredom, for going ahead and submitting it along with everyone else. And let's move on to the next submission.
Alright, 5-9 Gamers, it is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with your submissions here for, of course, the Part 2 LR for the current celebration on the JP side here. So shout out, of course, here to Phantom Dragon AG. For the unit name, we actually chose your Godly Duo of Universe 6, Champa and Vados. Really like this concept here because there's not actually many Champa cards here. So having an LR of Champa and Vados, that would be kind of similar to, of course, Beerus and Whis, is actually very cool. For the typing here, you actually said you're going to be Extreme type and also going to be here Extreme Tech. For the leader skill, it's going to be here, Siblings Bond, key plus 4, HP attack and defense 150, or tech type, key plus 3, HP attack and defense 100%. Really do like the leader skill here because now we're no longer seeing the 130, 150s. Definitely should be the new meta for the upcoming LRs because 130 across the board is just not really runnable. 40 super attack and the effect for 12 key super sphere of destruction. Raise defense by 60% for 2 turns and greatly lowers enemy attack. Really good, very versatile. So obviously very good for super battle because they do lower attack, but also very good for long events as well because they do actually raise defense by 60%. So that would be really powerful. And their 18 key super, God of Destruction's Rampage, raise attack and defense by 60% for 6 turns and greatly lowers attack and defense. Also super mega impressive here. So if you actually get here a double super attack, their defense goes up by 120 for 2 turns, and you're also lowering the enemy's attack here. So these guys are going to be super powerful. And so far I am liking this card here right here. So this is a very good super attack effect. For the passive, Gods of Universe 6, key plus 3, attack and defense 160, great chance of evading enemy's attack including super attacks. Okay. And then of course we have your Universe 6, Realm of God, Siblings Bond, and Bonds of Master Disciple. Category allies, key plus 2, attack and defense plus 30%. Attack and defense plus 30%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when there is a Universe 6 category ally on a team or attacking the same turn. Self-excluded. So just like the Invados, I'm pretty sure that each of these are all going to be stacking up for these categories. So if you have Champa on the same rotation, then you are providing him attack and defense plus 120%, which is really ridiculous. Changing rainbow key spheres is actually really good for, of course, for characters like Kefla here, the new Kefla. That would definitely work out really well because if you give her 6 key spheres, they are pretty much, dishing out easily 7, 8, 9 million attack stats, so very consistent. And now you also have here an active skill or / transformation. So for the active skill, you set here to be key plus 2, raise attack by 60% for 1 turn, and all allies a 100% chance to crit during the turn. Can be activated from the 3rd turn of battle. Obviously, very good active skill, no HP restriction, just turn 3, and then you give everyone a 100% chance to crit, and you also raise attack by 60% while providing key plus 2. So this right here is very powerful, especially when you actually include the support here for the Universe 6, Realm of Gods, Siblings Bond, and Bonds of Master Disciple. This is me very powerful. And then for links here, we actually have your Godly Power, Connoisseur, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, The Innocence, Legendary Power, and Over the Flash. So this character is actually be really good for, I would say, Realm of Gods characters. Just because for the Extreme Tech, if you are going to say do Extreme Tech Super Bad Road, this unit is be obviously very good. But I mean, their support here is not going to be the greatest because Extreme Tech doesn't have that many of these characters part of the part that would actually take advantage of the support here. So maybe if these guys were probably physical, maybe it might be better. I'm not too sure, but I mean, this is still really good here. So let's see, anything for the categories. So we have Realm of Gods, Universe 6, Siblings Bond, Bonds of Master and Disciple, Space Driving Warriors, Planetary Destruction, and Joint Forces. Okay, the categories are really good for sure. I would say maybe I would change the leader skill and maybe change it to probably Universe 6 here. Just because it makes much more sense with all this support right here. But you know what, still, Siblings 1 key plus 4 is still very powerful. And then you have anything else here, and additional information. This unit is unique and a bit challenging to make them seem good. I couldn't think of a link for both, so I just threw in Over the Flash on them. Also, I couldn't decide between physical or tech, so I went with Extreme Tech here. So, yep, definitely like the choice here. But overall, this is a very solid unit here. So, again, shout out here to Phantom Dragon AG. You definitely killed it here. So, I want to say thank you for your submissions. And, guys, don't forget to also like and subscribe as well. And now I will say peace, and I'll actually throw it to my next partner. Later.
What is going on, my dudes? Tyster here, back again with my boys here at 5-9 to talk about another fan-made LR banner card. And you guys definitely stepped it up this time around when it came to some of the abilities, especially here with Mr. Deputy. You know, shout out to you over in Twitter, Instagram, whatever you use. But I'm going to go ahead and go with Super Saiyan 2 Kappa on this one. And I know that people are going to be like, but Tystra, we already got a Kappa card in the first part. And I agree with you. But I honestly feel that Kappa needs some more love. Especially even though he got an Easy A and a new regular card. We're not talking about them, but I definitely think that Kappa needs some more love in this sense. So let's go ahead and talk about it. He is a Super STR. Mwah. Chef's kisses. Think that's a wonderful thing for him. Leader skill, Super Saiyan 2 or full power. Category key +4 and HP attack and defense +150%. Now, I would change that to probably be maybe a Super Saiyan 2 category key +4, HP attack and defense +150%. And then, of course, make it STR typings would be 100%. I think that'd be a wonderful counteraction to that. But I won't lie, I'll take a Super Saiyan 2 full power category key +4 as well. So, good stuff on that. Super attack. Energy kicks. Raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then Gallic Cannon is the 18 key. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. I like it, but at the same time, like I love defense stacking, so I would love to see maybe for 2 turns. But I digress. It is an LR, and with the passive like this, I think I can understand why. So, the power to break one's own limits. Attack and defense +66% at the start of turn, plus an additional attack and defense 66% when performing an ultra super attack, plus an additional attack and defense +16% per Universe 6 category ally on the team, plus an additional 6% chance to perform a critical hit per Pure Saiyan's category ally on the team. Holy crap. Guard activated against all attackers and performs an additional super attack when your team has a character whose name contains Vegeta. Universe 6 and Super Saiyan 2 category allies key +3. Now, I do like that little limit with Vegeta on there because then you're going to be looking at, you know, not just doing a Universe 6 team. You got Universal Survival Saga. You got Super Saiyan 2, obviously. You got Full Power. You got all these other categories that I'm pretty sure they're both on it, like Pure Saiyans, you know, Bond of Master and Disciple, Rapid Growth, Miraculous Awakening. There you go. So he's got way more than enough categories to be with Vegeta. I think that's a good limit, but also not too limiting. So, and then we got an active skill, Transformation Exchange, Revival. I'm guessing it's just an active skill. Key +6 and attack and defense +66% for 3 turns. Can be activated when HP falls below 66%, when 6 turns have passed, or when facing a Universal Survival Saga category enemy. We got Link's Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, the Saiyan lineage, Saiyan Pride, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and of course Legendary Power, which comes with every LR. Categories: Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Universe 6, Bond of Master as Disciple, Super Saiyan 2, Rapid Growth, Miraculous Awakening, and Defenders of Justice. And then, of course, there's always additional info right there, which is really cool. I would look at those, but I don't want to copyright my voice. But again, like I said before, with Vegeta being on a majority of these categories, I think the only ones he might not be on is Defenders of Justice and Universe 6, obviously. But everything else, like, you can find a Vegeta in that category. So it's pretty good. I like this card. I think that this would make a great Kappa LR. And again, I know, guys, I know we already got a Kappa card in this celebration for JP, but a man can dream. I want my boy Kappa to be represented, and Deputy, thank you so much for making this card. Deeply appreciate you, man. And guys, we will catch you guys in the next one for sure.
Okay, so last but not least, we have the entry here from Octo, who has created a Hit and Super Saiyan God Goku card. So this is definitely one that I was thinking would be pretty hype to be the Part 2 LR. So let's have a look here. He would be an Extreme STR unit. The leader skill is Legendary Existence or Space Traveling Warriors, 4 key, HP attack and defense 150. So very solid leader skill. The crossover of those two categories would definitely be very interesting. And then the super attacks, the 12 key is the Assassin's Blow, greatly raises attack, causes colossal damage to the enemy and performs a critical hit for 1 turn. And then the 18 key, Joint High Speed Rush, raises defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage to the enemy with a medium chance to stun. So he's got very good and interesting effects on both of his super attacks, so very good. And then the passive is Lightning Fast Duo. Key plus 6, attack and defense 166%. Then he gets an additional key plus 2 and attack and defense 66% if HP is 66% or above. He gets 70% extra attack and a medium chance of launching an additional super and nullifying the enemy's super attack twice only when HP is 66% or below. So 66% or below HP, you're not getting this extra 2 key and 66% attack and defense, but you are getting an attack buff, a medium chance to launch an additional super, and you can nullify the enemy's super attack twice only, which that is very powerful. Like, imagine going into the second or third fight in Super Battle Road already under 66% HP, and then basically this unit will just erase super attacks, which is pretty awesome. And then he also, all allies perform a crit in the same turn in which nullification was activated and recovers 30% HP at the end of the turn in which nullification was activated. So again, in Super Battle Road, this could be super useful because if this unit nullifies a super attack in slot 1, then the units in slot 2 and 3 get guaranteed crit, and then you get a nice little bit of healing at the end as well. So their links would be Experienced Fighters, In-Fighter, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, Cold Judgment, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. Interesting that they went for a Shattering the Limit unit rather than a Fierce Battle unit, but that's, you know, Legendary Summon units often do go that way. The categories would be Universe Survival Saga, Universe 6, Join Forces, Rapid Growth, Space Traveling Warriors, and Legendary Existence. So it says here, for the part of their passive which activates under 66% HP, only the nullification is limited to twice only, the rest can be used as many times as needed. So basically what that means is if you're dropping below the 66% HP, you're still getting the attack 70% and a medium chance to launch an additional super attack, but you can only nullify the supers and then do these other things here that specify after a super attack has been nullified. That can only be done twice. And then it says also, if in this case, if it wasn't clear, the nullification is God Goku's saving hit from the enemy. This was Dispo in the original scene. So it seems like, going by the description here, especially because they're in the Universe 6 category, this card is kind of like the Trunks that came out for Super Battle Road, where God Goku will be in the art for the card. And I would assume is going to be at least in the 18 key super attack effect. But the card is technically a hit card, hence being on Universe 6. But that is a very interesting build. I would love to see a hit and God Goku as the Part 2 LR. I think that would be a pretty hype Part 2 LR because a lot of people are big fans of that team up in the Tournament of Power. So there you go. That is all the entries for this episode of the fan-made cards. Shout out to everybody who entered and all the other creators featured in this video. Like I said at the start, if you want to be featured in a future episode of our fan-made card series, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and following us over on our Twitter page. Keep an eye out for when we post those forms, and then you too can submit an entry and potentially be in a future episode. So for all of us here at 59 Gaming, I have been the Masked Ningen. Thank you for watching the video, and we will see you all again soon. Peace out.